In honor of the release of Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, I present my look at Pirates of the Caribbean The Curse of Black Pearl. At the time of release, it was seen as a risky movie since previous attempts to adapt Disney Pride's met with middling success outright flopped. As well as the company's first piece of routine in-house release, not canceled the touching before that, though nowadays, more commonplace thanks to the stick switch to Star Wars and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, meaning that there's. On top of that, pirate films were not the draw they once were when films in 2003. However, films because the box office helped change that. In my case, I make Pirates awesome again alongside One Piece, so let's get started. Open on a young woman named Elizabeth Swan saying as she's Santee, much to disapprove of a man named Gibbs, even more so militant officer named Norrington. She then spies a young man in the water, and upon being rescued, finds his name is William Turner. Just seeing a cursed ship, many years pass, and Elizabeth is going into adult, but very lovely Keira Knightley. She kept a strange Peter Essex over when she found Will. Norrington is also being promoted to Commander of the King's Navy, while her father is given a sword by grown-up Will, played by Orlando Bloom, whom Elizabeth is given a new outfit with a very tight corset. When her father says it's the latest fashion in London, I was going to echo her reply, "Well, women in London must have known not to breathe." Then we introduce the real star of these films, Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp. The role was initially written as traditional swashbuckling hero. Depp instead based upon a mixture of Pepe Le Pew and Keith Richards. While Michael Eisner believed he was ruining the movie, the massive amounts of money this film and sequels made proved everyone wrong. By the way, Eisner isn't working at Disney anymore. Especially like how Jack bluffs his way past the man the dogs, a couple bombing military officers to enter the company of a flagship, intercept the Wrinkly Zone and the Black Pearl. At that moment, Elizabeth falls in the water and falls Jack to save her. It's also found out by Norrington goes a letter P brand in his arm, a wooden sword, a pistol single shot, and a compass system point north. We'll talk about in the next movie. Norrington and the claims were no doubt, but there's the worst part I've ever heard of. Jack Dwyer the provides, but you have heard of me. After reclaiming his affection as Hat, Jack attempted to escape leads into Will Turner's shop. The ensuing sword fight has a right choreography was also Jack getting a better sword. If you look at the right time, someone's sword Will throws Jack as a prop sword. Still, Jack was recaptured by Norrington. I like how the movie keeps together with Bruce trying to get the keys from the guard dog from the original Disneyland ride. Even when it was revamped, I'm glad that I kept in that bit. I haven't been on it since I was little, but I want to. As night falls, her ominous ship Black Sister Horizon and managed to hail a campfire with Port Royal. Jack recognizes the Black Pearl returning after 10 years. In the midst of fantastic action sequences, this one came up with the crew of the Black Pearl, led by Captain Hector Barbosa, played by Jeffrey Rush. The crew is after the Aztec Gold, Elizabeth invokes Parlay on the pirate's coast should be taken from the captain. She also assumes Sydney return to protect herself. Some of Jack's more crewmates calls her confront her in prison. The curse film's title appears under the moonlight. Elizabeth also demands that no further home before Port Royal. Barbosa refuses, she lets drop the gold to coin and went into the ocean. It also turns out that Bruce will return as Will's father, and again, I'll address this further in the next couple movies. Anyway, Will helps Jack escape to control the Interceptor in the south to get the new crew in the Intro Tortuga. Jack, with the help of Gibbs, recruits his crewmates to help reclaim the Black Pearl from Barbosa. Even with the circumstances and essentially breeding with a pirate super's daring rogue as Jack, Elizabeth invited down Barbosa and reveals Phyllis in the curse. Despite skepticism of ghost stories, he tells the girl responsible for the curse who's in the Black Pearl and its crew. For 10 years they've sailed the seas, unable to eat, drink, or die. So Barbosa and crewmates reveal the truth once in the moonlight. Barbosa tells Elizabeth better stop believing ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. Even after all these years, the combination of CGI and color costuming and makeup was amazing. Especially impressive when Barbosa drinks an entire bottle of rum and runs down Rose, and even his monkey is undead. The next day, Jack has a new group of crewmates, including Mutant as Cotton, and has his parrot spirit him as his tongue was cut out. As their voyage continues, Gibbs tells Will the story of how Jack was moved on Island Barbosa, and the Lone Star's pissed off the man who betrayed him. To escape the island, makes sure Graphic Force Sea Turtles rip together human hair from his back. Even with the story having a lot of fantasy and dark story elements, it does have some comedic ones to balance it out. In particular, I do like the characters of Pentel and again how they play off each other. The curse can only be broken with the last piece of gold and blood of a Turner, but when Barbosa tries to know the treasure, he discovers Elizabeth isn't really a Turner. They then decide to just kill her, but Elizabeth escapes with the medallion. Jack confronts former crewmates, but he was whipping to forget about working Parlay much disappointment. Parlay? Down to the depths of full bottle of Parlay. Hey. While Elizabeth will escape, Jack confronts Barbosa and tells him what he really needs, and as he has the blood of a Turner. Sickles tries to reclaim his ship, but unfortunately his was Bermuda surviving from 10 years ago. Also, the ship and Navy dismisses a fairy tale. The Black Pearl is indeed faster than the Interceptor. Ensuing chase, scale, and heist is when the man in the great ship battles the princess's head. Elizabeth then makes Smokeson to be rescued. Jack eventually wants her own gone. I really enjoyed that gag, and despite Jack's suggestion, he and Elizabeth are rescued by the Navy. Will is then taken back to where the treasure is, so the person can anoint the gold with his blood, but Jack confronts Barbossa with a sword settle. This results in a sword fight between Jack and Barbossa goes Jack's coast as well. In his own words, that's interesting. At the same time, the undead pirates engage in a spectacular battle with the Navy on the high seas. I have seen this movie many times as well, and I get to get tired of the sequence. At the right moment, Will drops the last piece of gold. Jack uses his lone pistol on Barbossa after killing him as the coast is broken. Despite saving Will and Elizabeth, Jack is still sentenced to death since piracy is still technically illegal while the steering do. Still, Jack escapes from Black Pearl and closes on the Winter Mine to pursue him, so I had to give Jack a head start. Still. Good way to start marathon as any, my channel's name is not the artifact either. While I may be reluctant to use the term thrill-rise or praise, I think it fits with this movie most of Disneyland Ride is based on. The later films definitely have their ups and downs, and we'll get to them very soon. I still get a kick out with seeing Jack Sparrow and his daring rogue. This film was actually meant to be a straightforward period romance, but Captain Jack is easily proven to be a real draw all these years. With a host of great special effects and fast-paced action scenes, director Wilford Brimley usually captures the essence of Disneyland Ride, and some more blockbuster, more grand, 140-man package. Defying expectations at the time, the film got considerable acclaim, made $305 million in the US and $642 million worldwide on a $140 million budget. I'll definitely address how I feel about sequels very soon, but for now I'm just going to enjoy this movie as I have for many years. Finally, 3.5 stars of 4. Next time, Pirates of the Caribbean Marathon, Dead Man's Chest. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho.